Rasty McGibbon with University of Central Oklahoma goaltender Doug Wakelyn. Doug, thanks for coming on.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Congratulations on a big win for you guys.
Thank you very much.
Winning 3-1 over Purdue Northwest. Tell me a little bit. As a goaltender, maybe the game plan for you is very simple. Stop the puck, but do you feel you guys stuck to the game plan going in?
Absolutely. It was something we made very important going in. Is what our coach Mike Rivera had us going into the game was what we had to follow, and we did a really good job. There were a few times we got away from it, and he's very good at reeling us right back in and making sure we get back on track on what we're supposed to be doing.
You guys were up 2-0, and then they scored late to make things interesting. I mean, as a goaltender, do you buy into the 2-goal lead is the worst lead to have?
I mean, to me, I just don't want it to get close at all. I just would rather keep going and putting goals in, but it's never my mindset. Just like I said at the beginning, just stop the puck and give my team the best chance to win.
Men's Division I has expanded to 24 invitations to this national tournament this year. Probably for you guys as players, it does provide the opportunity to encounter or see teams that you might not have during the regular season. As a goaltender, do you think that makes it a slightly more of a challenge, or do you welcome the challenge? How do you look at that?
I welcome the challenge. I mean, again, just trying to stop the puck, and it's different on the ice. Like, just everything for me is just narrowing in and being focused on the game in hand. Like, we do pre-scout stuff. There's tendencies that I'm looking for and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's more of a reaction, especially for going to get shots. Like, a kid might shoot from some certain spot on the air, but come time, you don't know exactly where he's going to shoot. So it's just something that you're going to be reacting and sometimes a little bit reading when that time comes on the ice.
You told me just before we went on, you're from Colorado, the Midwest.
Yep.
Play in the Midwest at Oklahoma, and your first nationals 2 years ago were in the Midwest here at St. Louis. How do you appreciate these opportunities to play at the national tournament? You had St. Louis, you had Marlboro way up in the corner of the Northeast, and now you're back in St. Louis.
It's absolutely amazing to be doing year in, year out. And like my first semester was at Western Michigan. I ended up transferring to UCO here come second semester, and got the opportunity to witness a finals run where we just unfortunately came up a little bit short, but it's given me a little bit of preparation coming into this tournament, knowing what everything's going to be like. Even though I didn't get to play in any games, it's just being in the atmosphere and the team camaraderie going through everything. It's something that has been helpful for me to do at the beginning of my first tournament playing.
Moving forward, we started today with a pool of 8, Men's Division I. By the time the sun goes down tonight, we're going to be down to, and remember it's daylight savings time, so when the sun goes down tonight, we'll probably be, we'll be down to 4. Does the preparation for you change at all? I mean, there's starting to be, when you look at the teams that are getting left over, it's starting to be a list of familiar faces. Do you think that makes preparation for you easier?
Not necessarily. Like, we might have a team that we know, like we've played UNLV a few times already this year. I wouldn't necessarily say it's easier. We just know what to expect from them. But again, being playoff hockey, they might come out a lot different. Even when we have our battles in the regular season, it's just a little bit more on the line this time.
Mentioning a little more on the line. As a goaltender, when you're there and you look out at the 5 guys in front of you, can you feel that the team has shifted into another gear for playoff hockey?
Oh, absolutely. Like, being able to kick in, like our first game, we had a little bit of jitters. We have quite a few freshmen playing, and it was a little bit of a slower start than what we wanted, but seeing them reel in and get the feeling for how this goes, even with me being my first experience, it's something that's been a lot more refreshing to me and makes it easier for me to trust them and know that they're going to be doing what they want to do and are supposed to do.
Tell me a little bit about the experience that you have not only had in the ACHA, but have had being involved with Bronco hockey. I had your coach Mike on just earlier today after the game. When he talked about the young men and kind of going through the university process, being part of Bronco hockey, and really trying to make a difference in young men's lives. Can you speak to that for a minute?
I mean, our culture is just a lifestyle that we carry ourselves on and off the ice, at campus, in our personal lives. It's something that Coach Rivera has been very persistent in making us engage in, and it's, to me, I've had that same culture growing up from previous coaches, so I've been very comfortable fitting into his system, and I'm very thankful that it's ran how it is, because I think that allows us to be our best selves and be our best hockey team.
Do you feel that since so many guys have bought into the system that we talked about, it is very easy for that lifestyle, if you will, or that attitude to permeate the new guys coming into the program?
Absolutely. Like when we first come in for the start of the year, we get them going on what we expect, what we want, and if you're not following that, we're going to make sure you will, or something will happen. If you don't want to buy into our process and you're the only person that doesn't want to, you're not going to fit in with the guys in the locker room for a start, and it could turn out to be something that we don't accept.
How do you feel that buy-in helps with personal, professional, and hockey success?
Because we carry ourselves at a very professional level, again, on, off the ice, at campus. We hold ourselves to a high standard as well. Like, we don't want people looking at us thinking, oh, they're not good people, or they're just doing stupid things, having fun, not really caring about other people. Like, it's the complete opposite. Like, we want to be looked at as people who are working hard and trying to better ourselves and the people around us.
Hockey's a team sport. Also, there's a lot of support to make this possible. Families, grandmas, grandpas, financially and emotionally. Who are some people that you would say have just really given you the level of support you need to make you successful? Besides
Teammates, coaches, right now my dad has been one of my biggest supporters going up through my hockey career, as well as my mom, but my dad played at a professional level, and I've grown up with him being a coach up to a certain age before I would stop listening to him, but he's always been somebody I go to now to look for advice or anything that helps me. And this year I have my grandmother from Canada. She flew down, so this is the first time she's seen me play in about 6-7 years. So that's something that's really special to me, playing through this tournament.
It's got to be super special, eh?
Oh, it's absolutely amazing.
Good. Well, hey, I want to say congratulations on a big win for you guys today. Get some sleep, get prepared. You don't even know who you're facing, so that will come later on. This is Dougie Wakelyn, University of Central Oklahoma, Men's Division I National Championship, St. Louis, Missouri.